Hey everybody, it's Giro Shen back once more with another shipbuilding video. I'm trying something that I haven't tried before. I'm going to make a line of quote unquote heavy destroyers. My idea of being a heavy destroyer is that it is a B class vessel and not only a B class vessel, but it should be um, right around 800 to 1,000 on hit points, and it should have massive firepower. So I'm not as concerned with speed, although I'm going to get speed out of the whole um, A class, mostly A class engines. So I'm going to throw A class engines on there, have the best possible weapons that I can put on there, and a lot of them. So it's basically going to be a gunboat that is all about kicking butt fast. So in my little thinky head here, um, I'm not as worried about maneuverability, though I want it to be above 80. And I am real concerned about massive firepower. So I want it to be a faster ship. That's why I'm going to go with A engines that is able to just, it's like a mounted cavalry kind of a thing where I'm going to slice through, spin around as fast as I can, which is not necessarily as fast as others, and then get kicking back into high gear and slip through them again, slashing with intestinal fortitude. So that's the idea. So to that end, I have just picked up this Junker Watchdog. I don't know if I'm going to be able to change the name or not, but this is a Junker Watchdog that you get from one of the quests. For other possible ships, I have this Claymore, which is really not what I want to use. And I have this Jackal, which is something I could use. So the Spacer Jackal is not a bad choice. Actually, I think I might even start with that and go with that one. It's already got a B reactor. It's a crappy one, but that's what we're going to go with. Do I have anything? See, and then we get into my cruisers. And then there's a Kepler, which is kind of like one of my standard modifiers to the Kepler S, which is the B version. And this is about where the power, I think, needs to ride a little less on hull, but very close to this. I don't need as much hull, and I don't need as much engine, so I may not go with, massive engines like this. What else we got? Let's see, then I'm into other ships. I'm probably going to rebuild this into something else. And you may recall this was somebody else's ship design that I kind of wanted to duplicate because I couldn't find the thing anymore. So I made the ship as best I could, and we went from there. So let's go out here, and I think I am gonna view and modify. Let's go Q. We're gonna go with this one. And we're going to put this one in the builder. I'm going to tear this apart a little bit at a time. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty close. And then this thing is a galactic control station and a docker, which we might use, might not, but we might use it. And this bad boy, which I don't know if I want to use or not. And these. Get a little cargo space. And then some weaponry. Is this on a mount? This is on a mount. Okay, so I'm going to put these up front here. I had two of those, huh? They're 585 and 5 are both the same. Okay, what do we got here? We have the NG, the Nova Galactic. I think I want to theme these out to different shipyards. So I am going to use a bay. I always like to start with the bay. I'm going to use a bay that is a Stroud Ekland. I want to make this one a Stroud Ekland part, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Is it too high? It was too high. So we're going to put this one to the side like so. It's a destroyer. This is going to be a door in, so let's put a 1x1, and I'm going to use maybe one of the new 1x1s. Oh no, those are not Stroud Ekland, so I guess I can't do that. So let's do a 3x1. What I got it all-in-one, I got engineering, and I got empty ones. Let's do an engineering. I'm going to slide it backwards. I want it right there, I think. And then I'm going to put a storeroom in front. Okay. Port. Right is starboard, left is port. I'm just looking at the shape of it, trying to see what the differences are. Oh, come on. And that is an empty. I don't want an empty. That is 200 cargo. So let's put one forward and one on the other side. And that is 800. Then we'll put one in the center that will be the regular storeroom, just like that. Okay, I think that's going to be mostly what we have. Then we're going to want some gear. GH. That's the Stroud Ekland gear. I'll put that one there, and another one behind it, and another one on the other side, and then another one. There we go. 4 gear, so I can get rid of the other gear. Get rid of that stuff. Now, we want to go up right here. So let's see. Let's pop. We need a cockpit. let's see, the Crimson Viking. That is the Stroud Ekland cockpit. And then we got the Contikis, which I don't really like. They have their bonuses. I'm going to stick that one right there. What happened to my cockpit? Oh, come on. I must have passed it. There's the big Kontiki, the little Kontiki. And the Viking. I just picked the biggest one out of all three of those. That's the three cockpits. We're going to work with one of those. So if we put that there and then surround it. So let's see, it would come in here, go to there, turn left, and be in a cockpit access. I could swap these two like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't actually like the shape of those. Is this going to be better? Worse? That's going to be worse. Oh. Two, four, six, eight. Where'd this one go? Oh, that was the extra one I added. Let's see. Maybe I want this out here. And then we want a control directly behind it. Let's see. Habs, back to Habs. There's Stroud. 2x1. We're going to make it a control. There you go. Not what I envisioned. This is every other Stroud Ekland ship there is. We may have to go with a different lander. Let's pull that off. Okay. be the ladder from hell. Okay, kind of a rule of thumb, when we run out of what we want in that, then we're going to go to Nova Galactic. We're not going to go to the competition, but Nova Galactic is not competition. It is a standby. Wrong way. Doofus. Okay, and then we're going down to Stroud, and I think we want a braking thruster, braking engine. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now we will have to make probably some concessions. Let's put a grav drive under here. The 13G will probably only need the 12. We'll try the 11G. We'll see if that works. I don't know if it will or not, but we'll just give it a shot. What's this one? It's the 11G, the same thing. Okay. That's a Stroud Ekland. Cool. Alright, let's see. And this is a B16. Let's see what we can do to up that. And then we'll decide where we're going to put it later. I like the Tokamak. It's still an A. Those ones are good. The fast ignition. That's a 35. That might be a bit on the large side, but let's try it. There we go. Okay, I think I got an idea where I'm going now. Get rid of that. We need some fuel. Let's get a fuel right there. I don't have any. get rid of this. No, we'll keep it for now. Get rid of this one. I'm going to have to put some of those on there. Let's see, this can go away. These can go away. What's a shield? The shield of the Warden SG-100, which is 525. Let's do a different one. G shield. Warden SG-200. 8 for 930. I like that. Might be too big for our ship. 6 for 700. 10 for 11. I think we're going to go with this one. Okay, so we're just figuring out how we're going to place some of this stuff. So what if we put these two right there? And I got some ideas on that, so we may use a slim line. And we were looking at, we need, all we got is one hab so far, and we need a little bit more. So let's see if we can get some of these Groffs one by one. Graphs one by one. Do I still have those? I don't have them. Oh, here they are. Nova Galactic Storeroom. Change this to a computer room, maybe. Living quarters. Does Stroud Ekland have a bed? That's not the one. I got a Habs thing here. Starfield. Actually, maybe it was the one. Ship parts is the one I want. I have that right here. Here we go. Ship modules, Habs. This is what I was looking for. Hope Tech, Nova Galactic Stroud. Stroud. Living quarters. 2 by 1. Galley and a bed. So that does have a bed in it. Oh, all over the place with that, huh? I'll make it the living quarters. And this is a battle stations. We have a bed, we have that, so we need a copy this G, put it there. We're going to change it to the Nova Galactic Workshop. And then beneath it, I think we're going to put what happened? Alright, so this one we want to be an armory. I believe we do. What else we got here? Armory gives us passenger slots. I think we're going to put an armory there. Alright, I'm going to go down one, stick it there. There we go. Now, I don't know, I'll consider that. Okay, so now I need to get some engines on here, and I need to get some landing gear. Let's start with some landing gear. We're going to start here and put this structural piece that I think I can attach to the bottom of. And that would be this one. That is a Stroud Ekland. This is almost completely. Alright, what do we got here? We got that one and that one and that one. I like this one. Point it backwards. I want to point it backwards, but can I point it backwards? That is the question. It does not turn, does not flip. I do not like that. Okay. Let's see what happens when we get rid of these other things. This is a workshop. We could stick that right there. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want the thin line on the bottom. That hull is over 1,000, isn't it? Let's see, on structure. Here, and I think we're not going to use that. I think we're going to use this one. Pull that off, put that in. Stop it. Looks like a lot of my ships, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It do. I still don't have any petrol. Fuel. Let's see. 290. That's not terrible. Kind of big though. 140. That's too small. That's too wide. That's too wide. 210. That's not terrible. That's ugly. 400. That's bigger than it needs to be. Right now I got squat for cargo once I remove these two, don't I? Yeah, I know I don't have engines on there yet. I'm getting them. Alright, let's find some engines. Alright, let's see. I could go with... That would give me 18 mobility each, which is not enough. Excuse me, 30/30s, give me 33, so 33 of them. That's not really the connector type I wanted. The one's got tops. That gives me 7 mobility. I'm noticing this down at the bottom where it says mobility. $18 mobility from that. Two of them are only giving me to 64 mobility. And if I add a small I'm undone, the moon, that gives me into 83. And that's a 4. That's 6 points of engine, just so you know. That's 2 points each. So if I go to the 6, I end up with an 87, which is probably a little more than I want, but I don't have everything on there yet. So let's try with this. Put this on the bottom. Like so. And we are going to put something here. Let's do this. We're going to make this all in one. Mess. That gives me 2 passenger slots. The max crew is kind of down. I don't have a computer. That's what I want right there. The reason is because I'm surrounding it with engines. So a nice compact little engineering section there, holding all of it together. Let's put another one of these. Let's put a one of those Hope Tech pieces there. Not the best piece, but I'm kind of hiding away the non-Stroud Ekland pieces. Is kind of what I'm trying to do. That is pretty much the ship. I think what I'm going to do is put something on top here to hold some weapons. So, what do we have from Stroud? Stroud has a cowling, right? That has a weapon mount on top. I got two weapons on top, but they're like front to back. This one has one. So 1, 2, 3. I covered that one. Underneath I got 2 there. I got enough landing gear on there. Can I reach cockpit from the landing bay? I don't know why you would not be able to. Oh, yes, I do know why. I would have to swip this around a little bit. Because I did set it up for the Kontiki. I'll move this out a little bit. My storage, cargo 480. That takes care of that problem. $680 cargo, still kind of light. Really no room to put more. Actually, I could. Let's take this off. Take this off. Get rid of that. Put a cargo in there. Cargo. I want the one that's square, chunky, laying on its back, right there. And that is way too much cargo. Way too much cargo. Drops me down on my engines really bad. Okay, the gamma shielding, that's 160. That would get me to 7840. Drop me down into the 70 range on mobility. It's a bit bigger at 190. Let's put that one in. That's the Gamma 110 shielded, right? I don't like that look at all. Okay, there was, what were the ones I was using before? These ones? Oh, that's not bad. That's actually quite nice. Can I flip it over? I can. How's it look? That's actually pretty nice. I never tried and work with one of these before, decorative cargos, so let's just oh, you fucker. Okay, let's see. We gotta put it out there and I gotta drop it first. Now I can bring it back here, flip it around until it's back in position. Try and get the I can try. Thing is, it has to. Come on, click. It only clicks when it moves. I would put this one in first, and put this one on top of it. I can't get it to find a place to connect to. That's probably what the problem is. These are not connecting because they don't have connectors. They're top and bottom only. This has one and that has one. And I'm connecting to both of those. I don't need anything there, so let's go to Habs, no, Structure, and find a Stroud Mid. We're at 61 mobility. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. That's an 1-6. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with that. I don't think it's going to be oomph enough. So, get rid of that. I need 40 points of mobility. I don't know that I can get 40 points of mobility. This is the sticking point, right? This is where things get tough. Trying to get the desired mobility. These are DT60s, right? They are 60s. So as good as they get. I can take this off and throw that up front like so, and I can put 2 of those Amunds on. That gives me 63. If I repeat that, that gets me 81. 2 more points of engine, but still, I could really deal with, actually I could drop the shield to a lower value. Where do I stick the shield? Underneath this, the cowling, right? It's the SG300. What if we put the SG200 in? Warden, SG200. Then we got 6 points of shield instead of 8. So we're using 8 and 6, 14 points. Leaves us 20-some points for weapons. And we have a good cargo now. Now let's crank on some weapons. Let's start down here with a couple of come on. With a couple of, I'm going down to B's, and we're going to do, we should really do the KE-42 so that everybody can afford them. And those are 4, so I'm going to do KE-42As. 2 of those. Got autocannons in the center. One, 2, 3, and nothing underneath. More time merging this piece in. I'm going to merge it to the back of that engine there. There we go. That's pretty good. Damn it, and I heard it click just before it moved off. Nah, can't move, dude. There we go. Alright, now I think we're going to yank this. It's kind of a cool look, but I need more guns than I can fit on there. G. Demo spine A. Alright, let's see. So the first of our, I get the PBO 175. PBO 175, right there. That's not where I want it. I want one there, one there, one there, one there, and back here I want a trio. I want the I bet I have those too, but I'm not going to use them. PBO 175. What do they run? They are 24.69. And these are not as quite as good. Oh no, come on. Rising weapon mount. There we go. these and go for a different one here. We're going to go for sixteens. Those are 4-pointers. Those are 11. Oh, I'm in A's. Scroll down to the B's. It's still doing the same thing it was doing before that I didn't like. Max power 4. Okay. I can only have 3 of them anyway. Now let's see what we got here. Alright, we want the PBO 175s first, the disruptors second, and the autocannons third. And now we're a little over on power. That was my problem. If I go half on that power, it'd be 666 would give me back 18 points. Would be more than I need back. So let's see. What if I took this one off and this one off? That's 46. Or 10, 12, and 12, 14, so 7 points less would be 39. That would be pretty good. I take 3 points power off of each of the particle beams and 2 off of there, and I'd be well within the range. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. I might even be able to put the big shield back on there. And with that, if I take this off, take this off, take these off, flip this around, put it right there, put these back on, get rid of that. I got nothing on these except for this bad boy, which can fit. So we'll take that off, get rid of that and that. We're going to put, go back to the Stroud cowlings that we deleted. Nose cap. No, that wasn't the one I used, but that should be the one I use. That would have gotten rid of the need for that other thing. Stroud mid. That is a cool look. I think that's what gets us there. Particle beam 74 on those three. Just, I mean, it's not terrible. It'll work. And the ballistic is 40. $1,100 hull, almost 1,200. Mobility 75. I think we'll live with that. What do y'all think? That looks pretty good to me. Might make this the same as this one. It kind of looks better. That's cool. Much cleaner. All right, let's pay for it. Oh, wait. Let's first. I definitely did like the Nova cowlings on top better. But they don't have the side mounts. But I do have places for those to go. Right here. And I wouldn't need the side mounts. Yeah, this is my process. I basically change things around until I'm really happy. So let's go with those and see. I'm going to put both of them on the board at the same time. The Nova, where did you put that? Yeah, I think I like that better. If I want to lengthen it, I could, which I think I do want to. Like that. And I'm going to go back one click. Yeah, I definitely like that better. Okay, let's color it. Make it personalized. I like this color green. Let's try this. This color one will add some power to the color. And then we're going to add a really light sprinkling of green. Where's it at? Okay. How did that work? Oh, that's interesting. I've never done that before, but even by accident. And then we'll make the rest of it black. Oh, that looks nice. Very, very, very nice. And there we have a Stroud Ekland destroyer. Well, mostly Stroud Ekland. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And we'll buy it. Let's go in and rename it, actually. Should have done that. What do they call their ships? I don't know. Rename ship. Well, definitely not a super jackal. Let me think a minute. We need, what about Lancer? We call it the Cavalier. I like it. There it is, the Cavalier. Hopefully you like that. How much time did I use up with that? Probably a lot. Hour and 15, that's not too bad. For including the whole build process, that's not too bad at all. So let's take it up for a quick spin. I didn't want to change anything. All right, and then so I didn't see what that cost us. Didn't cost us much. Still got 5 million credits, so I got to make it my home ship. That was what I was trying to do. H. 8 crew. That's not bad. Take a look inside. We come in and we are in the basic living quarters. There's a galley and a bed and the exit. And that's the bridge, right? Oh, let's see, there's something. Oh, here's the, this is not the bridge, this is aft. And these are, this is the one by warehouse or workshop. So it has everything. It's got a galley. It's got a research or navigation terminal. It's got a, if I can get there, it is, industrial workstation. It's got a weapon workstation. It's got a pharmaceutical lab. It has a space workstation. So the only thing I don't see, and there it is right there, research terminal. That is a compact machine thing there, isn't it? And this is behind that. This is the engineering bay. Very cool industrial workstation, because in case you have to make something to fix your ship. And a computer. I wonder what you can do with this. Cool. I may have to play around with that and see if I can make things to put on there. Go down below and we'll see here's the armory with a couple brigs. I don't really like those lockup brigs. Anyway, we got a weapon case, set of weapon cases. We got another lockable weapon case. We got a helmet display. We got some backpack stands, 2 of the dummies. We have more weapon cases. This is cool because they came down from the top. There's no doors screwing it up. Lots of weapon racks, and yeah, that's pretty nice. And a bathroom. No, that's not a bathroom. That's the place where you lock people up. Alright, and so then we go here, we can go down here. This is where our access to space stations and ships are. This is a battle bridge, which is really all you need for a battle bridge. You got another computer. That's cool. It's got a large storage chest. Living quarters almost looks extremely spacious and anti-compact. And here we go forward. We got a storeroom, up to another storeroom, and the bridge. I don't see anything after there. What do I got? Just equipment, right? And the bridge. Here we go. Let's go up and see how she runs. And she is a beauty. Now you can color this obviously any color you like. I just made it green just because usually what I would do is probably make it a really, really pale green so that it's like yeah, thanks for that. Alright, let's go somewhere else in the system here. I can't believe I'm gonna get that every time I come back for that. Let's go here. Alright, so what I would normally do is max out the shields, max out the engines.
Do you copy, unknown ship? Hello there, and thank you for responding to my hail. It's been a long time since I had company. I'm Dr. Sola Banglawala from Mast in New Atlantis. I'm performing a geological survey. I flagged you down to see if you might have any rare geological...
I'm going to page through this quickly.
Well, I'm going to try my luck in another...
And now she's got to tell us a joke.
Sorry, this is taking longer than... So, do you have any hobbies? Oh, a workaholic. I get it. I knew plenty of those at Mast. Personally, I have quite a rock collection. I used to spend my weekends gathering samples on Jemison. Maybe I shouldn't have let that slip at the office, huh? That's probably why they sent me on this job instead of some poor grad student. You want to hear the one about the geologist in the music shop? It's a good one. A geologist walks into a music store and asks the cashier, "Got any rock?" The guy looks him up and down and says,
I have 5 points for that. I don't think I got anybody on my ship. Let's see. Kepler, she gives me 1. That's it. That's all I got on my ship. So I have 6 points, so let me take 6 points off of the power. So let's see. Well, if you have Vasco, then you're probably good. So I'm going to take 5 points off the power. So those 5 represent the 5 that I get extra for my skills. So that's where we end up with the ship power. Now, because I have a neutronic fusion, if I add Vasco onto the crew, oh, I can't add him while I'm in the air. Well, regardless, if I'm using my powers, well, with Vasco, I'd have 1 more point. That particle beam in the right mouse button would get 1 more point. But because I have 5 points, I would probably run it like that. And then if I was doing a lot of traveling, I'd take 2 points off and have them for the grav drive. And then if Vasco is there, I'd just leave that 3rd point off. Because Vasco gives you another neutronic fusion. So, alright, let's see how we do as far as maneuverability goes. We'll point at the planet. So I'm going to keep the, oops, get the dark side up. Then we know where we need to be in the end. So first we're going to go max speed. That's the max unassisted speed is 206. And that is just me as a pilot because I took all my pilots off. I don't think Andromeda Kepke is a pilot, is she? Kepler is, oh, she's got a piloting, so I get a little bit from her and then the rest from me. But I don't have the other pilots, so you know that slows me down a little bit. And then if I hit my boost, get about 830 as our boosted speed, which is not terrible. And you can see the boost is coming back pretty fast. That's my skills. And then we'll do a loop-to-loop. This is unassisted loop-to-loop at full speed. A little slow. Let's slow to turning speeds. That'd be our standard speed that we'd be traveling on in combat anyway. That's not too terrible. And then side to side. And then we'll roll. It's not too bad. I mean, it's 75, right? That's not terrible. We can live with that. That wouldn't be too bad for ship combat. If we had some asteroids, I'd show you a little bit, but there's really nothing to look at. So, in the meantime, this is what we have. We have our another ship build. This is the first of the line of destroyers I'll be looking at. Look forward to seeing more. I'm probably doing Nova Galactic next because I like those Nova Galactic single, 1x1 halves. Those things are great. That's Graf's Habs, by the way. Graf's 1x1s. Graf's Habs. One of those. You can find it if you look at a graph. So, anyway, in the meantime, be excellent to one another. Enjoy the game. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Make sure you like the video. And peace out.